What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about this person here by the name of Angel Kid. Angel Kid decided to go back to her job at Little Cesars to argue to get her job back. And when that did not happen, she got into an altercation with the manager and she ended up shooting the manager. Now, I'm trying to figure out something. Why is it that with all these jobs open, now she's in Cincinnati. Cincinnati is not a small city by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of places that are hiring. We've seen ever since the start of the CV pandemic, a lot of people quitting jobs, a lot of people choosing not to work. Even where I'm at, I'm not in a super big city at all, but there's a lot of places that are hiring. You either want to work or you don't want to work. Now, she wanted to work, but she wanted that particular job back. She could have probably went anywhere else, but a lot of these chicks have egos and they could not take the rejection of getting fired. So she thought that by her just showing up, that somehow she was going to get her job back. That is how delusional she is. And when she got into an altercation, I'm assuming she got her ass whooped. She decided to take out a weapon and shoot this manager. And now she's looking at possibly never getting out of jail. Now, we've seen situations where they will take it easy on women, but she is also a female rapper. She goes by the name Symphony. And she's a rapper. Now, they may end up using this against her. She better hope they don't. She better hope they don't use it against her. Because, they could go and they can listen to it. If she's making certain types of music, they can use it against her. So let's get into the news and the stupidity of this particular female. Now, this is according to Fox 19. It says an employee recently fired from Little Caesars Pizza tried to get her job back this week, but wound up shooting and critically wounding the manager instead, court records show. Cincinnati police arrested 27-year-old Angel Kid on a felonious assault charge. They booked her into the Hamilton County Justice Center shortly after 1 p.m. Thursday. Kid's bond was set at $500,000 during her arraignment on Friday. You know what's interesting? I just did a story right before I post this video. There's a video that I did of a female who facilitated a setup of a man she met off a dating app to be robbed by her brother. And her brother ended up losing his life. And she's going to be charged with him losing his life. But the thing is, she only got like a $15,000 bond. And we're talking Florida. Okay? And she only got a $15,000 bond. She bonded out of jail. Even though she's going to have those charges of her brother losing his life. But this female, they put that bond high to make sure she stays in jail. Her attorney asked the judge for a lower bond and said more will be revealed in the weeks to come. She has absolutely no prior criminal history that I can show. She does have a valid defense to this charge. We don't want to get into it this morning, but she does have a valid defense. Kid's attorney said, what valid defense is that? What valid defense would she have to pulling out a weapon and using it in an altercation? Did he have a weapon? Was she in fear of her life? The shooting reported at Little Caesars Eatery on Vine Street in the Hartwell community Thursday night. Kid returned to the business after being fired and requested her job back, police wrote in a sworn statement. After being told she would not be rehired, she began fighting the store manager in the parking lot. How in the world can her attorney get past this? How can Angel Kid's attorney get past the fact that she was told no and her first instinct was to fight the manager? This was not a case of self-defense. She got into an altercation with this guy, probably got her ass whooped, and decided to pull out a weapon and use it because she was losing. Not only did she lose her job, she was losing that fight. And she decided she needed some help. And the fact that she carried a weapon there lets you know it could have been premeditated. This could have been premeditation. If she wasn't going to get her job back, she was going to use that weapon. During the struggle, Kid pulled out a weapon and shot the store manager in the left leg. She fled the scene in a blue SUV. This was all her doing. This man wouldn't have had this happen to him if she would have stayed her ass at home or went and found another job. The manager is not at fault. This is all on her. She did this to herself. The manager was taken to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center in critical condition and underwent surgery. According to police, an update on his condition was not immediately available. Friday morning, police say the business was open at the time of the incident, but it's not clear if any customers were inside. It depends on policy. You know, some businesses don't allow people to go in because the CV pandemic still has a lot of these businesses closing the lobbies. Now, most businesses have opened their lobbies and allow people to go in, but some of these businesses haven't. So look, the neighborhood Little Caesars. All these jobs hiring. All these jobs hiring. And what do? You go in there, you want a fist fight that you lost. You were losing that fight, so you decided to use that weapon. When you should have stayed at home or went and found you another job. There are plenty of places out here that are hiring. Go and find a new job. But it's the ego, man. It's the can't take no for an answer. As much as she may try to look like a guy, she don't think like one. She went up there like an emotional female who could not take no for an answer. And when he told her no to her face, her first instinct was to fight this guy. Now, again, I'm looking at what is reported. More information can come out and say differently, but these are the newest articles I could find. And this was as of June, like early June. June 9th, June 10th. This was all her doing. She did this to herself. How can you feel sorry for somebody that could have went and found a job somewhere else? And you can miss what they're not hiring anyway. I see now hiring signs everywhere. She's in Cincinnati. I'm pretty sure you can find places that are hiring. You can do DoorDash. You can do Uber Eats. She left in a blue SUV, which lets you know she has a car at least, or she can get around. Do DoorDash. Do Uber Eats. You might make more money. This is ridiculous. She did this because she wanted to act tough. Let's be real about this. She went up there because she wanted to act tough and demand her job back. And they probably laughed in her face too and told her, "You ain't getting your job. Get out of here." And she decided that she couldn't take it, and she wanted to go and she wanted to fight this guy who handled her. And she decided to go get that weapon because ain't no way she was winning that fight. And you know, the fact that she had to go get a weapon lets you know she was losing, and she didn't like losing. She already lost her job. She was losing that fight, so she decided to use a weapon. But more may come out. But I'll definitely see if more information comes out. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.